Heck of a schedule coming up.
And then who do they open conference with? Oh, just Central Catholic.
Central Catholic, that's right. I know that they've got that marked on their calendar. I talked to a couple assistants coaches before the game. They said our schedule is just brutal.
Again, Marshall has a tough next week. They get Putnam. Team will be keeping an eye on out of the Three Rivers League. A lot of people think they might knock Lake Ridge out of the playoffs this year. Gallagher on the drop. Third down. Pass underneath. There's Owens with a nice catch. That's his third catch of the game.
I'll tell you what, Bob, that's a gunsling out there. He just threw that baby out there on a rope. And Jack Flitcraft said that people don't realize that Gallagher's got the best arm of any quarterback he's had here in the last 10 years. He just throws it sweet.
And that adds quite a bit of dimension to the veer.
That's on a rope, Bob. And I know they're happy about Owens making the catch on a comeback there.
And if you're going to throw on the flat like that, you've got to deliver it because you're just hanging yourself out to dry.
You got to zip the football.
You don't need the big cannon, but you got to get it. Things have a couple of guys. Brandon Farino from South Salem, who you've seen return kicks before. He's redshirted, but just barely.
Electrifying is Farino.
4th down and 4, and Gresham going to keep going with 2:47 to go. Fake handoff. Gallagher rolls. Lobs it up. Peterson wide open inside the 10 to the goal line. Looks like he's out of bounds. He is. Right at the 1. And Peterson was about as open as you can get on the short side of the field.
I think he stepped out about the 5, Bob. He was tight roping the sideline there. The sweet-handed tight end. And it looked like he was going to make a play for the goal line, but I think he stepped on the line. Big
Pressure.
target right there. He throws his hand in the air. The tight end always like to show their hands, but there it is right there on the line.
Ooh, and Priest, very late getting there, the safety. Ought to be watching the tight end. 1st and goal from the 5-yard to go. I might give it back to him.
Well, they like Fontrain on that ISO too. Have Pablo get up in there, and then Fontroy follow him.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Gresham looking to go up by 4 touchdowns. Gallagher by himself. He's in. Touchdown, Gophers.
Well, he followed Pablo in, and there was a big hole there. He faked it to him, and then he followed him in.
4.5-minute drive covering 58 yards, and Gresham is in the end zone, and Jeff Gertz continues working out that play in the 3rd, and it is all Gresham on opening night. Gophers 28, Marshall nothing. Friday Night Football is live on ASCN Sports.
There.
Yeah, Marshfield and Gresham, interestingly enough, the 2 longest streaks, both considered to be in jeopardy this year. Gallagher throws, tight end, Peterson open again, to the 40. Starts to cut back, beats 2 defenders. Still evasive inside the 30 to the 27. They can't keep Kyle Peterson under control.
He might be slow as molasses, but he's got some great cutback moves, doesn't he?
And he catches everything you throw at him.
He has a little Gale Sayers cutback, but he just doesn't have any motor.
Gale Sayers. Maybe if you're watching those NFL films and, that 80% slow-mo.
That's right, with eyes behind his head. But watch him. Watch him. He makes this little plant here, and he goes right by the Marshall defender. 2 guys. And then he plants it again, baby. Oh, little move there. That's a good run by the big tight end. I like to see that.
They're going to look at that film, and Bruce Limetti is going to get a little flack, number 21. Come on, that guy beat you.
Laundry on the field, folks.
Peterson, 3 grabs for safeties, but boy, the backers and the line, I think, have played pretty much the whole game. 2nd down, 3 from the 21. Gallagher keeps it, still going inside the 10. Gallagher does a good job of covering up the ball and sort of crabs his way forward.
He does the things that quarterbacks need to do. He just runs the whole show. What a decision there, Tuck it, follow the guy right up the middle.
Gallagher the sideline, getting the play. Offensive coordinator Todd Nagel.
He has a little swagger to him, doesn't he? Gallagher.
He's the quarterback. Quarterbacks are supposed to be, even if they're laid back like our friend Chris Miller.
Oh, he had a swagger.
But in the huddle, he had the swagger.
Oh, man.